Hey guys, my name is Kim Hartwell. I'm a movement coach and a yoga teacher. I also run rock climbing yoga retreats with Rock and Soul Adventures. I'm taking over Sheer Lux's Instagram account today to take you through my morning wake up and flow. We're gonna get moving and shaking our bodies, getting our bodies feeling good, ready for the day ahead. I can't wait for you to join me. So let's start on the mat. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on our mat. So we're starting in a child's pose position and just gonna bring your knees wide apart and your toes together. Just reach your arms forward. And just take this moment to settle into your mat. You can allow your forehead to rest. And take this opportunity to check in with your breath. You don't have to change it or do anything with it right now. Just noticing the breath, and that simple act of noticing is going to help it slow down a little bit naturally. Just starting to watch where the breath is flowing. And then can you start to take your breath so you feel it all the way into the backs of the lungs here. So as you inhale through the nose, breathe in that beautiful air to the body, and then on the exhale, you're going to exhale out through the mouth. And we're just going to take one more like that. So deep inhale through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth, exhaling. So nice to connect to the breath in the morning. It's a great time to practice, and we haven't had too much information overload in our minds. Okay, so we're going to breathe in and out through the nose for the rest of class. From here, when you start taking your hands to your right hand side of your mat, just breathe into the space in the side of the body. You can even take your top hand, allow it to rest onto the right hand side, onto the right arm, as you breathe all the way from the space down, from the left fingertips down to the left hip. Breathe. Open through the space in the side of the spine. And then we're going to start to walk our hands towards the opposite direction. Again, right hand over the left as you breathe. Soften down. Just creating space in the body. As you come back through to center, you're going to start to slowly ripple the spine. So you can take this nice and slowly to start off with. So slowly start to bring yourself all the way forward. We want to imagine we're segmenting each part of our spine. So you're working through each vertebrae to come forward. Just go super lightly for now. It's early in the practice. You're going to tuck your chin, come all the way back. Just imagine you're rippling your spine backwards. Like a wave, we inhale forward, ripple the spine, lift the chest, and then we come back again. So I'm not going super deep into that upward facing dog or modified dog. I'm coming forward, just allowing a soft back bend here. Exhale back. You find the rhythm of your breath here as you inhale forward. Can you start to articulate each vertebrae one by one? As you come back, you start to get a little bit warmer. We can go a little bit further forward. So inhale forward, ripple the spine, chest lift, shoulders together. You start to look forward as you tuck your chin, upper spine, middle spine, lower spine comes back. We just take one more like that, just a really juicy way to wake up our spine in the morning, lift that chest, and exhale to slowly work our way back down again. Breathe here. Now start to work your way into an all fours position. We're going to start warming up the wrists a little bit into the hips. So circle one way, the other way, starting to put weight into the wrists. Not always used to that, especially in the mornings. Just taking your opportunity to just check in here. You can close down the eyes if that feels nice for you to do so. Eventually you can have your fingers back towards your knees. Just rock and roll forward, backwards. I'm going to work into the spine a little bit more now. It's just a nice way to get into it in the morning. So from here, you're going to take your left foot out to the left-hand side. You notice you want to keep your hips square off towards the mat because you want the articulation to come from the upper spine. So from here, just place your left hand towards your head. I'm going to inhale, lift the chest, but I'm still focusing on those hips coming downwards. As I exhale, I'm going to bring my left elbow to my right wrist. Inhale to lift. And exhale to come back down. Just two more times like that. Inhaling, lifting. And exhale, come back down. Last one, I'm going to inhale, lift. And then start to extend your top arm. From here, just allow your hips to sink back. Reach the arms forward. Let's get into the hips as well now. As we inhale, the left arm will come forward, back and around, open through the chest. And then slowly come back down again. So we inhale, lift. Oh, it feels nice in the morning. Exhale back. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Or any time for that matter, actually. Exhale back. Last one. Lift, lift, lift. Good. Now from here, we're going to start to work your left leg above your right. So coming into this gate pose, we're balancing here. So turn on our core stabilizers. Good morning, abs. Now from here, just bring your left heel back towards your bum, and then come all the way behind that left foot. Right leg is going to straighten out. Your hand towards my head. Just check your inner elbows pointing towards your fingers here. We're going to open up through the spine. A very gentle, wild thing to start off with. So nice, guys. Now from here, slowly start to look towards your right hand. Can you bring your left foot where your right hand is? I know it's a lot in the morning. Lift your chest, open through the elbows still. Exhale, elbow towards your right wrist. Inhale to lift. Exhale down. And inhale to lift. Just use your breath, create space in the body. Exhale down. Last one, inhale to lift. We're just going to place the hands down here, step back into a plank position, and then from here, let's just release our knees down to the ground. We're going to release our chest all the way down, elbows come back. From here, start to take your baby cobra. As you lift the chest, we squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now, start to send your hands a little bit further in front of you, about mat width apart. Slowly tuck your chin in towards your chest as you inhale, lift. Exhale down. We're going to take little ripples here, so inhale, lift. And exhale down. If you start to feel it dumping into your lower back, you want to go a little bit further forward with the hands and squeeze your bum. Turn on those glutes to protect your, switch on your core, protect your lower back. Inhale to lift and exhale down. Last one, inhale to lift. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your bum. Exhale back down. Come all the way back into your child's pose. We're going to set up to do the whole thing on the other side. It's a nice juicy way to wake up in the morning. Let's take it on the other side now. So your right leg will come out. I'll show you to the front this time. So your right leg will come out. Hips are still square off to the ground, so that movement is from my ribs. From here, take your right hand to your head and then open up through the elbow, but can you still keep your ribs sucking towards your spine here rather than just splaying out through the ribs? On your exhale, bring your right elbow down towards your left wrist. On your inhale, lift. 3 more times like that. Exhale down. And inhale to lift. 2 more. Find the rhythm of your own breath and move with it. So exhaling down and inhale to lengthen. From here we start to straighten out through the arms, and then we start to rock all the way back onto our hips and reaching the arms out in front. Remember, you guys are still facing the front. Okay, from here you're going to start to lean back. And then on the inhale, you're going to reach right arm all the way up and over, open through the chest. On the exhale, we come back down. Inhale to lift, open the chest, and exhale, come back down. Last time like that, we're going to open through the chest, lift. Now start to take your right foot back off the floor. Remember, we had a little wobble here, so you might want to stack your wrists underneath your shoulders, and we'll come into this gate-like pose. Having that little balance. Good morning, abs. Right foot heel towards your bum. You're going to step all the way behind you. Straighten out through the left leg. Connect your right hand to your head. Inner elbow is going to point towards your fingers. Let's stabilize that shoulder. And as you lift, we open through the chest. Wild thing. Squeeze your bum. Lift the hips. Look towards your left hand. Right foot where your left hand is, like yoga twister. Elbow towards the sky. On the exhale, come down, elbow to wrist. Inhale to lift. Exhale down. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift. And exhale, come down. Inhale, lifting. From here, we take the right hand back down again. Step back into your plank position. From here, elbows come back. You can put your knees down if you need to, as we slowly release down to the ground. This time, take your hands, again, about mat width apart, just a little bit further up your mat. We're going to start taking circles here. So from here, come all the way around to one place. and then to the next. So we're gonna go one way, the other way. So working with beautiful little circles of the body. The body loves a circle. Just starting to find the opening around the spine. Good guys, come back into your child's pose. Take a moment, let's breathe there. Good, now from here, start coming into your downward facing dog. So tailbone lifts, you can start pedaling the knees, you can shake your head yes, no, just releasing any tension going on in the spine. Now let's work into those hip flexors a little bit more now. So right leg comes to the sky. Now take your right knee to your nose, dome your upper back. Now step right leg all the way through to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift the arms. From here, exhale, start to bring your hands back down towards the mat. Step back into a plank position. You'll come into your downward facing dog. We'll do the other side. So left leg to the sky, left knee to nose. Step all the way through top of the mat. As we inhale, we lift. Come all the way back down, plank position. We step back into our downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose and out. Slow your breath down. Tune into your mind, your body. Fingers spread nice and wide like starfish. You can bend your knees a little bit if you need to. Chest towards your thighs. Get the straightness in the back. And then start to slowly ground down through the heels. Focus on keeping those big toes, those big toe mounds grounding into the mat. Feel the arches of your feet alive here. Good, now from here just start to walk your feet all the way towards your hands. We're gonna come into a little yogi squat at the top here. So we're gonna build a little bit of energy in the body just to get us going in the morning. So from here, just start to roll onto your back and then see if you can come into a squat position. Just like that. If you need your hands, just use your hands. So you can come back wherever you are, use your hands, go back up again. Just take a couple more times like that, slowly backwards and up. Last time, feeling the energy already, guys. Nice. Challenge. Can you start to allow that to bring you up to standing? So from here, we roll back. Maybe use your hands. Maybe you can come up all together. We're going to take 2 more times like that. Slowly back down. Reach back. Up. Maybe use your hands. Last time. Backwards. And up. All the way up to standing. Well done, guys. Reach those arms above your head. Now let's take a big straddle position here. So you can open out through the legs. Reach your right hand towards your left wrist. As you inhale, come a little higher. As you exhale, start to take your left wrist towards your right ankle. Open up the chest. Left ankle. Reach, reach, reach. Open. Breathe, that feels good. Hey, one more time like that. Left wrist to your right ankle. Open the chest. Reach all the way up to standing. On the last time, you're going to take left hand to right wrist to the left side. Open up through the chest. Lift all the way up to standing. Last time like that. Come through. As we open, we lift. So nice. Step back into the top of your mat. Reach those arms. Last time, you're going to come all the way back down through your little roly-poly position. But this time, you're going to bring your knees towards your chest. Close the eyes down. Well done, guys, for having that little wiggle in the morning. It makes such a difference to the rest of your day. We're going to finish here with a spinal twist. So left leg will come forward. Right knee can come over to the left-hand side. As you start to extend the right arm, shoulder blade on the mat, open through the chest. And we'll check back in with the breath as we start to slow down here a little bit. Sending that breath, energy and space into the lung tissue, all around this beautiful area in the body. Can you start to send your breath all the way down to your tummy? Follow the journey it makes as it enters through the nose, down the throat, into the lungs. As the lungs expand, the tummy expands, and then we come all the way back out again. Same journey on the way out. So nice. We're going to take big circles of the shoulders here, just a little bit of shoulder openers on this side. Take your right hand towards your left ankle and then to your right knee. and then all the way up and over. We're going to start to connect the breath to this as well. So exhale down, inhale to lift, exhaling down, and inhaling to lift. From there, come all the way back through to center, left knee towards your chest, right leg extends in front of you, left knee over to the right hand side as you gaze towards your left hand side. Again, we breathe here, so just slowly softening, watching the journey your breath is taking. Just that is such a lovely time in the morning to become focused, to become aware of the feelings of your body. Send the breath to any areas that need a little bit more attention and love. I'm going to take the shoulder circles on this side, so left hand down towards your right ankle, to the left knee. Inhale, lift all the way up and over. Again, a few more times, all the way down. Inhale to lift. 2 more. And take your time. Start connecting your breath to the circle. As you inhale, we lift. As you exhale, come back down. So nice. Come back through to center. Hug your knees towards your chest. And you can take any last little wiggles and movements that you'd like to start your day with. Doesn't have to look like yoga at all. From there, you can start straighten out the legs, palms face towards the sky. Close your eyes down. Just slowly start to soften on the mat. We're just going to be here for a couple of minutes. Just breathing here. Just allow your breath to return to its natural state. Soften for the ground below you. Getting ready to be focused for the day ahead. Just whilst you're resting in your stillness, I'm going to share with you a quote that I found actually at the beginning of my journal today, and it's in my notepad, and I got this feeling that it would be a good idea to share it with you today. Thought it was a nice way to start your day as you go on. And it says, "Every day I welcome new adventure. I open my mind and heart to all of the wonder of our beautiful world. The journey is my own, and I embrace all changes, so I let go of fear and worry. By focusing on the beauty, joy, and all things wonderful, I awaken and inspire the hearts of others. I love the person I am now, as well as the person I'm becoming. And because of that, I live an inspired and creative life." So just as you start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, you can reach your arms above your head and just breathe in all that beautiful energy you just created in the body to go ahead with your day for the rest of the day ahead. Now just hug your knees towards your chest, and you can rock and roll yourself into a comfortable seated position, just however that is for you. Eyes still closed, shoulders relaxed. And we just finish by breathing all together. Just take a deep inhale through your nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. Exhale, release the shoulders. One last time like that. Deep inhale through the nose. And a big sigh out through the mouth. Release the shoulders. Bring your prayer to your heart center. Thank you for sharing your practice with me this morning. Together we say namaste. Thank you to Sheila for having me. I'm Kim Hartwell. You can find me over at Kim Hartwell on Instagram or kimhartwell.com, where you'll find out all about the classes that I teach over on Zoom all over the world. I'd love for you to join me back in class soon. Keep in touch. Take care. Bye.